I slept with my best friend's boyfriend one time. I ended up pregnant, and to this day, I never told either of them, and I never will. Hi, Aunt Jay. Back then, my best friend was Melanie. We'd been inseparable since school days. When she got her first serious boyfriend, Dan, he became part of our circle. I mean, I liked him, but only because he made Melanie happy. But one night, everything changed. We'd all been out for a night out, but Melanie had to go home early because she had work the next day. It ended up just Dan and me walking back. And I'll admit, we'd had a few drinks and the conversation got a bit flirty. Outside my flat, he leaned in and kissed me. I should have stopped it. I know I should have, but I didn't. And we ended up spending the night together. It never happened again, and neither of us mentioned it. We just carried on as if it never happened. But a few weeks later, I realised I was pregnant. There'd been no one else, so I knew for a fact it was Dan's. I panicked. I couldn't face Melanie, and I didn't want Dan involved. Besides, if I had told him, then for certain it would have gotten back to Melanie. I felt like I couldn't even tell my family either. They knew her really well, and it would have gotten back to them that way too. The only option I felt I had was to leave. So for a while, I just tried to act normal. I couldn't face either of them, so I'd make my excuses not to hang out. I'd say I was tired, busy, working late, anything just to avoid being around them. But Melanie was a really good friend, and she wasn't the type to just let things slide. She rang me constantly, left voicemails asking if I was okay, begging to know if something had happened. She even turned up at my flat once with a bag of food, convinced I was ill and hiding it. I still remember standing there, looking her in the eye, lying, telling her that I was fine. She hugged me before she left and said, "You know you can tell me anything." That broke me. I couldn't keep pretending. I couldn't sit across from her knowing what I'd done, knowing that I was carrying her boyfriend's baby. So I cut her off completely. I changed my number, packed up and moved away. I never explained anything. I just packed up and left. I knew she must have been devastated and confused because we were like sisters, inseparable. I had a baby girl and raised her on my own. To everyone else, I just said the dad wasn't in the picture and no one questioned it. That night ruined one of the closest friendships I've ever had. I still look Melanie up online now and again. She and Dan seem so happily married. They've got 2 little boys now. But I feel really sad that those boys will never know they've got a big sister. Let me know in the comments what you think of today's confession story. Would you have owned up, or would you have done the same thing and kept quiet and moved away? This is our 3rd story in this 10-part confession series. Thanks for watching and subscribe for more true stories like this. I post every single week. But until next time, guard your heart and protect your peace.